Hello students, come to our class, that is English class. I am going to teach you the lesson A Havoc of Flood. A Havoc of Flood. First of all, before going to the lesson, we have to see the picture given in the page number 88 children. Now everybody should see the page number 88. See, look at the picture and answer the question that follows. That means he has given the picture. Now children, everybody should look into the textbook only. See what is given here. What is given, children? Yes. Now all are able to see. One helicopter is there. Total the land is covered with water and the houses are. The water is filled with half portion of the houses, and people are just gathered at the top of the houses, and they are in need of help. And one helicopter is coming and carrying the people. All are able to see, no children, here what is happened here? Yes. Now come to the point here. What made the people stand on the rooftops? Why these people are standing on the roof? Can you tell me, children? Yes, you can tell that the total water due to flood, water is gathered in the locality. All houses were filled with the water, and to save the life, the people are standing on the roof. What are the people in the helicopter trying to do? They are just trying to escape from this disaster. Escape from what? Disaster. Have you ever seen a situation like this in your life? If yes, when and where did you see it? You can make your own discussion, children. Okay. If you have came across this situation, you can express your views. Now, disasters. So these floods are nothing but the water. When the rainfall occurs, when a heavy rainfall occurs, all water is getting gathered into the our surroundings, and the surroundings are totally filled with the water. So this is one type of disaster. Can you tell me what is the meaning of disaster, children? Disaster. Disaster means what? Disaster means it is one terrible accident. Okay, one terrible accident, children. It is one type of the terrible accident. Accident, you know, one situation which is very terrible. Okay, all have seen the picture now. Now let us go to the picture. That means this lesson is going to deal about one disaster which we have came across in our past life. Okay, children. Now let us see. What is the name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is Havoc of Flood. Havoc of Flood. Now, what is the meaning of havoc, sir? What is the meaning of havoc? Flood you have told already. Yes, I have told you what is the flood. Okay, the rain water which is gathered in our localities, and the water is totally filled up to the buildings. Okay, it reaches to the roof of the buildings. Okay, or houses. Now, havoc means widespread of damage. What is the damage? Okay, widespread of damage. Okay, widespread of damage means a lot of damage. What is the damage occurred due to? What the damage occurred due to the flood? We are going to see in this lesson. Okay, children. Now, let us start the lesson here. Kurnool, a district with rock soil in Andhra Pradesh in the Krishna River basin, is known as the land of rocky temples in Rayalaseema region. That means Kurnool is the district which has what? Rocky soil. Okay, with rock soil in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, where the Kurnool is located? The Kurnool district is located in the Andhra Pradesh in Krishna River basin. It is known as what here? Known as the land of rocky temples. It is also known as the land of rocky temples in Rayalaseema region. Rayalaseema, where is Rayalaseema is located? In Andhra Pradesh only. Now, the headquarters of the district. Which district, children, here? Here is the Kurnool district. The headquarters of the district with the namesake is a city with a population of 5 lakhs. That means the author is going to tell that the total number of population of this district is about 5 lakh. Next, thousands of tourists from various parts of the state travel through the city on their way to tourist spot. Okay, now what is this became? This Rayalaseema region became the tourist place for the tourists. Okay, it became the tourist spot. Many people are coming and visiting to that place to have a glance. Okay, now the people of the city welcome the tourists in a warm mood. The people of the city, the people who are living in this city, that means Kurnool city. So what they are doing? The people just welcoming for the tourists with a warm mood, with a cheerful mood. Okay. This is a part of their daily routine. This is a part of daily routine. Why they are giving the welcome with a warm heart? Why? Because they are coming for the tourists. Okay, they are coming to see the place, to have the glance to that place. So the people who are living in the state, what they are doing? They are just welcoming to that people. This is routinely happening daily. One or the other people are coming from different states to have this scene, to look this spot. Every morning is colorful for them. Every morning is colorful. Every day by day, not even a single state. And the state, from all the different type of states, the people are coming and seeing the place. But on 28th of September, see here, 28th, on which date? On 28th of September. On 28th of September 2009. That means, children, this date is approached. These days, the date which have written on the blackboard is recently passed away. So now 2020 means before 10 years or 11 years back story it is. Okay. But on 28th of September, no tourist visited the city from any part of the state. Means on this day, no one has visited to that place. What is the reason? Let us see. No bus entered the city from any distant village or town. Means to that state, to the Kurnool state, to that district, to that city, no bus has entered. What is the reason behind that? Why these buses are not coming? Why the people are not coming for the visit? What is the reason? We are going to see in the remaining part of the lesson, children. Something terrible happened which stopped the visitor. Terrible means something has damaged. Something accident was happened. That's why the people have stopped to come to this place. They are telling. Next, we are talking about the 20th September. No? Okay, on this day no one has come. But first of all, we should know what is happened before 28th. 27 will come. Okay, that means something had happened on 27th September. On which day? On 27th September. Something has happened. What is happened? Let us see. On 27th September 2009, the city had a heavy rainfall. That means why the tourist people are not coming? Why? Because they had a heavy rainfall. As the people had to spend a damp, cold and cloudy day, they finished their business in the evening and reached their dwelling places at early hours, hoping a bright morning the next day. On 27th day, the work has completed. The workers who are working at the tourist place, in that places, all have done the work and they have dwelling, and they will reach their dwelling. Reached their dwelling means the place. Dwelling is nothing, the place where they are living. Dwelling is nothing but the place where the people are living. So after doing the work in the evening, they reach their dwelling places at early hours, hoping a bright morning the next day. Hoping what they are hoping? Okay, the work has completed by the evening. Tomorrow we will next continue the new work with a bright morning. Okay, they had scarcely arrived at their destination when the rain poured down. See, when they have arrived means when they reached to their home, a heavy rainfall was occurred. That means arrived at their destination when the rain poured down. When the rain means fall down. Okay, its pouring continued throughout the night. How the rain is falling here? The rain was felt throughout the night. Next, children, as a result, on 28th September. Okay, on 28th September, the work has completed. On 27th, all have went away in the dwelling places. After reaching the home, there is a big rainfall, children. Okay, on that rainfall has the rain has fallen down total night. Okay, full night the rain has fallen. Now, what is the condition on the 28th day? Let us see here. As a result, on 20th September 2009, the people of Kurnool had to welcome river water in gloomy color to their streets instead of the buses full of tourists. Means he wants to tell that the author is going to tell that what he is going to tell. He is going to tell that instead of coming the tourist on the 28th September, full rainfall. Okay, much water is coming in a gloomy colored children. Now, they got up from their sleep by roaring floods, inundating their houses as well as shattering their hopes of getting a bright and colorful morning. What is happened? What is the condition he is explaining? What is the condition of that morning when they got up from their bed? What is that? He has given some difficult words, children. Okay, gloomy. Gloomy you got now. Gloomy is nothing but sad. Okay. The river water in sad color to the street instead of buses full of tourists. Till here I have completed. Now they got up from their sleep by roaring floods. How they got up? When the floods are roaring. Floods means what I told? Much water, much rainfall entering into the house, and the houses are totally filled with the water. Okay. Now children, inundating. What is the meaning of inundating? Cover with water. Okay, cover with water or submerged. In the meaning he has given children here. Roaring floods, inundating, covered with floods their houses. That means the houses are covered with the water, as well as shattering their hopes of getting. Shattering means closing. Shattering their hopes. Everybody has the hope for tomorrow there will be a good day for us. Yes or no? Hope. They will hope and they will sleep now. So when they got up, this had happened. Much rainfall has entered into their houses and hoping they are getting bright and colorful in the next morning. Let us see. Turn the page, children. Here all are able to see the picture now. See how the people are there. The houses to the first floor, the water has entered to the first floor. If you see in the picture, the total water is entered up to the first floor. Now in the second picture, what is given? A girl is carrying a small boy in what? In cooking utensil. Okay, in cooking utensil, he is taking that boy. Why? Because she does not carry the boy in that flood. That's why she is helping to that boy, children. Now at 10 o'clock, on which day is 10 o'clock? On 28th September. Okay, at 10 a.m. The Central Water Commission forecast that the inflows to the Srisailam Dam would go up to an enormous level of 20 lakh causes of water. Okay, now see here, what is given here? At 10 o'clock, the Central Water Commission, CWC, Central Water Commission forecast that forecast is nothing but the commission is there much even CWC, Central Water Commission forecast means it is giving the information that this inflows to the Srisailam Dam would go up to an enormous level of 20 lakh success of water. The highest in its history. It is the highest in the history that 20 lakhs success of water is going to be occurring into the town in the Srisailam Dam. Okay. Now posing a threat to the village on the banks of the Krishna river. Now by the afternoon of the day, people bore the brunt of the blood fury as flood water reached the first story of several buildings. Now see, let us see here. Some meanings have given children. Very difficult words are there. Enormous is extremely large or very big in size or amount. Very big in amount. That means enormous. Enormous level. Very big amount level of 20 lakh Celsius of water is going to be occurring in the Srisailam Dam. Okay, posing a threat to the villages on the banks of the river Krishna. By the noon of the day, people board the burnt. Board is nothing but to receive or worst effect of a bad situation. That means they are receiving the bad, they are going to face the bad situation of the flood fury as the flood water reaches the first stories of several buildings. That means by the afternoon, when the dam is full of, we are going to open the dam. From that dam, the water is going to be spread all over the city. So every house first floor will be getting into the water. Now Sri Salem right bank power house submerged. Submerged means here submerged, it was a stop. Okay, there were heartrending scenes of people frantically seeking assistance to rescue them. That means much water has entered into the city. What the people are doing? Just they are praying to God and they are securing by themselves. So that somebody will come and help to them. The people had never experienced before such a trauma and loss of property. See, the people does not experience this type of shock or effect. Okay, and the loss of property they did not experience. Anybody will experience the effect or the damage? No, it unexpectedly, by naturally it may happen when the disasters, not only the floods, there may be the earthquakes, okay, droughts, flood, this all comes under the disasters only. So no one will experience the before only, whatever the disasters comes. Okay, and they are causing they are very shocked by seeing the great effect for the life and for the loss of property also. But the government did not have sufficient number of boats and men to help them. So all are the people who are staying in the houses, that houses are covered with the water, filled with the water. Where the people are? The people are standing on the roofs, okay, and asking the help. And there were no sufficient boats and no sufficient men to help to those people. The authorities estimated that about 40,000 people had taken shelter on the rooftop. Okay, the government authority has declared that what they have declared, they established that 40,000 people are taking the shelter on the rooftop. You know roof, children, our house will be to the top of that, there will be a roof. So they are taking the shelter at the top of the roof, children. Now let us hear one more paragraph. I will teach in this class. The floods inundated about 60 villages all over the district. That means the floods were spread over all over how many villages, children? It is spread over about 60 villages all over the district. From all over the district, 60 villages are covered with the water itself. Many of them completely submerged. Okay. Next, much of the misery was caused by the Tungabhadra. There was a big mystery. Much of the misery was caused by the Tungabhadra and the Handriniva rivers. Okay, tributes of the Krishna. Several places including Mantralayam, the seat of Sri Raghavendra Swami Mute, were under a sheet of 10 feet of water for 4 days. That means these all the places what he has explained now, these all places were covered with the water for about how many days? For 4 days. So I have explained, children, about the Havoc of Flood lesson. It is considered as a part 1. Next, remaining part I will explain you in the next class, children. Okay, so it is a very lengthy story, no? Very difficult to understand. So if we go in a short way, okay, if I will explain you in this lesson in the form of a part wise. If we have completed the part 1, next remaining half of the part I will explain you in the next class.